Moving on to the next topic, ogive. So what is this ogive? So it is a graphical representation to find median. You find the median using the graph rather than the formula. Let's see how. In the previous section we already learned less than and more than cumulative frequency type, right? So if I plot a graph, of less than type, so cumulative frequency of less than type, then which upper limit should I take? I should take upper limits or lower limits? Which class limits should I take? We should take upper limits. We have already verified all this in the note in the previous section. If you plot cumulative frequency with upper limits for a less than type of graph, then you get your ogive to look like this. Okay. Now, take the value of n by 2 and mark it here. So n by 2 will be here because when you take n by 2, you go to the cumulative frequency column and you mark n by 2, correct? You search for n by 2 and if it's not there, you go for the immediate next value. Here, since it's graphical, you can go to the exact n by 2 value and drop a line like this, perpendicular. This point here is your median. This is for less than type. For more than type, if you have to do it for more than, take the cumulative frequency of the more than table, plot it with the lower limits. Why lower limits? Because in more than you take lower limits, right? You will see your graph looks like this. Mark n by 2 exactly in the cumulative frequency column, drop the perpendicular down, this will be your median. That's all. Very simple. The same table until now, all we are doing is putting it on graph. If you combine a less than and a more than type ogive, then you will get an intersection point. No need to find n by 2 in this case. This itself will be your median. Okay, we'll see a few problems to understand this better. Let's begin with exercise 14.4, first question. The following distribution gives the daily income of 50 workers of a factory. Daily income and number of workers. Convert the distribution table above to a less than type cumulative frequency distribution and draw its ogive. So now, to convert this to a less than type, they have given you daily income here, classes. They have also given the frequency. This is nothing but your frequency. You have to convert this to a less than type. So I will write less than type. So here less than daily income. Less than will always be upper limits or lower limits? Upper limits. So it will be less than 120, less than 140, less than 160 and so on. And cumulative frequency, you all know how to find. Draw this table, fill it up, we'll see if it matches with mine. So we have daily income, number of workers, we took the less than daily income, we took the upper limits and we found the cumulative frequency. How did you find the cumulative frequency? 12, 12 plus 14, 26, 26 plus 8, 34, 34 plus 6, 40, 40 plus 10, 50. We've already learned this in the previous exercise. We've done it. Okay, so now we have to plot the ogive. So now while plotting the ogive, what should we take? We have to take the cumulative frequency here. That is this column. This will be your y-axis and this will be your x-axis, the upper limits. So less than income over there. So the upper limits will be here. Plot the graph and draw your curve. Let's see what It should look something like this. Plot it, will match. So we took the cumulative frequency here and we took the upper class limits here. You have to write down what have you taken in x-axis and what have you taken in y-axis. So on plotting this graph, we get this. They have not told us to find the median in this question, so we don't go to do it. If they had told us to find the median in this question, then what would we do? We take n by 2, find the value of n by 2 here, drop a perpendicular and get the median, right? Next question, they have told us to find median. Let's see how to do it. Question 2. During the medical checkup of 35 students of a class, their weights were recorded as follows. We have weights and number of students. Draw a less than type of ogive for the given data. So first part of the question, very easy. They have already given the data and less than and this thing. So you don't even have to find cumulative frequency because what is given here is already cumulative frequency. But the second part of the question, hence obtain the median weight from the graph and verify the result by using the formula. So you have to verify the result by using the formula. So you have to convert this less than to classes, get the frequency and use formula. So first we will do the graph and then we'll go in for the formula technique. So while plotting the graph, we took cumulative frequency here and we took the upper class limits here. It was already given in the question. So now, how do we do this? In the question, they've given 35 students, right? N is 35. What is n by 2? 17.5. So we go to the y-axis, find 17.5 and draw a straight line. Wherever it meets the ogive, from there drop a perpendicular to the x-axis. You see it is getting the value on the x-axis is 46.5, which is nothing by the median. So median is 46.5. Now this is using the graph. We have to now do this using the formula technique. To do this using the formula technique, how do? We already know the less than. I taught you in the previous section how to convert less than and cumulative frequency to frequency and class. We've already done this in the previous section. So since less than is given, all of you draw the table, write the classes and write the frequency. We'll see if it matches with mine. So less than was given, we converted this to the class interval. How did we do it? See, from 38 is jumping to 40. So this has to be 38 to 40, 40 to 42, 42 to 44, 44 to 46, 46 to 48, 48 to 50, 50 to 52. For the first one, you can either keep it as 0 to 38 or you can just write below 38. I've already told you, you have to put 0 there, and while calculating class size, avoid the 0. So here we put below 38 or you can say 0 to 38. Cumulative frequency was given. You had to find frequency. How? 0, 3 minus 0, 3, 5 minus 3, 2, 9 minus 5, 4, 14 minus 9, 5, 28 minus 14, 14, 32 minus 28, 4, 35 minus 32, 3. So you all already know how to do this. I hope you got the table and understood the table. Now we have to find out the median using the formula. N is equal to 35. N by 2 is equal to 17.5. So what will be my median class? Median class, first go to the cumulative frequency column and find 17.5. Is there 17.5? No. Find the number next after 17.5. Which number? 28. So 28 will be my median class. So this is my median class. 46 to 48 is my median class. I hope all of you agree. How did we get this? Because 28 was the median. So we found out 28 belonged to the median class. So we found out 46 to 48. Now, what's the lower limit? L, 46. C, cumulative frequency of previous class, that is 14. F, frequency of that class, that is also 14. Next, what else do we need? H, class size 46 minus 44, 2. Apply the median formula and find the median. Median is equal to L plus n by 2 minus C by F into H. L 46 plus n by 2 17.5 minus C minus 14 divided by 14 into 2. (46) plus 17.5 minus 14. 17.5 minus 14. 3.5. 2 ones are 2 sevens are. So this is 7s are. 7 ones are 0.5s are. 46 plus 0.5, 46.5. So we got the same median there as well. What will be the unit? Whatever is the class, so kg. So this will also be kg. Question 3. The following table gives the production yield per hectare of wheat of 100 farms of a village. What is hectare? Hectare is nothing but the unit of area. It is 100 into 100 meter square, or in other words 10,000 meter square. 1 hectare is 10,000 meter square. Production yield in kg and number of farms. Change the distribution table to a more than distribution and draw its ogive. Very easy. Class is given, converted to more than type. Frequency is given, converted to cumulative frequency. Draw the table. We'll see if it matches. So on drawing the table, we all get this, right? These two are given in the question. We converted to more than type and we drew the cumulative frequency. How did we do the cumulative frequency? We learned it in the previous section under the note. 16 plus 38, 54, 54 plus 24, 78, 78 plus 12, 90, 90 plus 8, 98, 90 plus 2, 100, correct? So now you have to next plot the more than ogive. So take the cumulative frequency here and take this 50, 55, 60. So what are those? Lower class limits. Take it here, plot it, we'll match the graph. So while plotting the graph, we take the cumulative frequency here, we take the lower class limits here and we plot. You get a graph something looking like this. While taking the lower class limits, you can see it starts from 50, 55, 60 and so on. So you don't have to plot 0, 5, 10, 20. So you use a kink sign here to show that you have removed that part and you're directly starting from 50. I hope you'll all know how to use the kink sign. So you can just use it like this. Erase this first block, put a kink and start 50, 55 and so on. You can also use the kink on the y-axis and you can directly start from whichever number, 100, 110, depending on whatever your question is. Okay, so this finally brings us to the end of the chapter. I hope it's clear and this needs just a little bit of practice. Remember the formulas and you'll be good to go. To get a better grip on the subject, please take up the practice test. All the very best and thank you.